Hi all, welcome to Tech Forum. In this video, let us discuss about LinkedIn Dagly, a open source machine learning library for Java. LinkedIn recently announced an open source machine learning library for Java called Dagly. Yeah, this is open sourced, again easy to use, bug resistant, JVM based machine learning framework. It can be used on any JVM based applications. This has comprehensive collection of statistical models and feature transformers ready to use out of the box. Makes it easy to write, bug resistant, readable, efficient, maintainable and trivially deployable models in Java 9 plus. So the latest beta version supports Java 9. Currently the library is in beta, so beta 5. Again, Dagly takes advantage of modern highly multi-core CPUs and increasingly powerful GPUs for effective single machine training of real world models. Let us see some of the benefits of Dagly framework. So you write your machine learning pipeline as a directed acyclic graph DAG once for both training and inference. No need to specify a pipeline for training and separate pipeline for inference. You define it, train it and predict with a single pipeline definition. The next one is bug resiliency. Easy to read machine learning pipeline definitions. So ubiquitous, static typing and most things in Dagly are immutable. The next one is portability. This works on your server in a Hadoop mapper or a CLI program, even in your IDE. So means on any Java platform. The next one is deployability. The entire pipeline is serialized and deserialized as a single object. So it means that trained models can be serialized and later loaded on a server or CLI app. So it can be used, the trained models can be reused by storing it as a object and loading it into the platform later. The next one is abstraction. Creating new transformations and models is straightforward and these can be reused in any Dagly pipeline. The next one is speed, highly parallel multi-threaded execution, so graph optimizations and mini batching. The last one is Java features, so easily used from any JVM language with the support of your IDEs. So IDEs benefit, you can use it, code completion, type hints, inline documentation, etc. The library can be referenced from here, the GitHub, LinkedIn, then Dagly. So you can see all the details here. So there are multiple modules available. So maybe we can talk about some of the details here. Otherwise, you can read through this documentation for more details. Dagly is split into number of modules that are published to Maven Central under group ID g:com.linkedin.dagly. Even Gradle dependencies are available. You can use it if required. So some of the important modules are, the first one is common. So as I said, it's in beta 5 right now. This contains the commonly used transformers named bucketization, model selection and etc. The next one is text tokenization. This contains the text tokenization transformer called tokens. The next one is liblinear. So this is the Dagly's liblinear classification model. You can use this model for different classification, labeling or different purposes. The next one is XGBoost. This is the Dagly's XGBoost classification and regression models. XGBoost means extreme gradient boosting framework for different languages. This also have a all dependency. You can see all. This provides all the required dependencies. Any of this is not recommended for production, but development perspective you can use it. But production perspective you should be adding the individual dependencies. You can refer the Maven Central for all the dependencies. You can see there are multiple dependencies. I am seeing something around 43 under this group. So you can even copy the dependency detail here. If you go to this beta 5, then you can get the dependency details. So even you can get the details of the modules here. So if you go to this link on the documentation modules, you can learn about all the modules. Refer this URL to understand more on the transformers. This contains two types of transformers. One is prepared transformers. Another one is preparable transformers. You can just see it here. Yeah, prepared transformers and preparable transformers. Prepared transformer is already it is prepared, so it can accept the input and give the output. Preparable transformer means first it should be prepared by performing some action. then it can be converted into prepared transformer. So even you should be able to create your own custom transformer. Refer this URL for more details on the transformer. Refer this specific URL for code examples, examples.mt. So this contains multiple examples. You can read through that. You can refer this specific example for loading the serialized trained model. So means loading the pre-trained model stored in a file and predicting based on that. So if you see here this file, you can open this. And if you go to this, you can see like we are loading this pre-trained model, serialized model from this model.bin file. So, and we are predicting based on that. So what does that mean is you can train the model, serialize or store it in a file, and you can load it later wherever required. Refer this specific URL for more details on the Dagli framework. This contains more detailed information, so you can read through this. For quick demo, I have created a Maven project in Eclipse. Let me show that. This is the project. Then in form.xml, I added all the required dependencies. If you see here, individual dependencies I added. As I said earlier, even you can use the all dependency, but that is not recommended for production. So for development perspective, that should be okay. Otherwise, you can add all the individual required dependencies. Then if I go to this class text classifier.java, I'm just using this lib linear classification model. So here I am having some input text and also the labels corresponds to that. So then using this lib linear classification model, I'm trying to classify that. Here if you see, we are training the model. We are getting the trained model through this prepare. Then with this input text and labels, then finally with the trained model, we are predicting this text. So Java runs on JVM. It's a very simple, but it's not actual use case. So then if you run this, it will say like what is the matching this. Here this again, this prediction predicted label, this is the output. It's having lot of methods, like I'm trying to print this most likely label, what label it's matching. Yeah, you can see here like there are multiple methods. Even you can get the specific label, then you can filter it, you can max prediction, you can get it. I'm trying to use this most likely label. So if I quickly run this, yeah, if you see here, it's saying Java, so it's matched with Java. The library is currently in beta version 5, so we can expect more improvements to the library in future. So that's all for today. Thanks all for watching the video. See you in the next video.